The internet has a little-known and mysterious twin known as the dark web. It's a place where online services offering illicit drugs and hitmen are just one click away. The murder of a mother in the Midwest led to 48 hours Peter Van Sant into the shadowy world of the dark web. His 6-month investigation uncovered murder plots that were paid for but not yet carried out. 48 Hours alerted authorities around the world hoping to save lives. Here's a look at what 48 Hours discovered.
My name is Norah.
He calls himself Norah, and in this video diary claims to run a murder-for-hire empire on the dark web. It's a kind of an internet hiding behind the one we know. Norah has struck terror in the hearts of people all over the world, including 43-year-old Emmy Award-winning in Cottage Grove, Minnesota.
They seemed like an all-American, church-going, caring, loving couple.
So prosecutor Jamie Kreiser says in May 2016, Amy and her husband Stephen seemed shocked when the FBI and police informed them she was marked for murder. Someone had placed a kill order for $12,000 on a dark web hitman site called Besa Mafia, using an anonymous screen name, Dog Day God.
Dog Day God says, I need this dead. There was an urgency.
Right. Whoever Dog Day God is chomping at the bit for this to happen.
Captain Randy McAllister says the Allwines beefed up security and bought a gun. November 13th, 2016. Sergeant Gwen Martin was on the night shift when police got a 911 call.
I think my wife shot herself. There's blood all over.
First responders to the scene were suspicious. Amy had a single gunshot wound inside her right ear.
It soon became clear someone had killed her.
Was it the hired hitman from the dark web? 4,000 miles away in London, a white hat hacker named Chris Montero had been monitoring Norah's Besa Mafia site.
What did Dog Day God want done?
The target kill on a particularly given date.
He says it listed dozens of kill orders from all over the world. He says he tried to alert authorities, but they brushed him off. So he started passing tips directly to 48 Hours.
We found ourselves in the middle of an apparent live marketplace for murder, and there was only one thing we could do. We contacted authorities.
They just received a tip for a murder for hire in Iran.
Against a citizen of Taiwan.
If it wasn't for 48 Hours, there would have been a funeral.
So far, 4 arrests from our tips.
Do you understand the terror that you have caused with this murder-for-hire plot?
Wow, Peter Van Sant is here. Peter, you in an investigation literally saved lives. How many murders were prevented?
We're up to more than 30 targets in 9 countries. These are people where a kill order had been made and money had exchanged hands.
And you talk about the dark web. Aside from the name itself, what makes it so dangerous?
What makes it dangerous is that everything you do on it is virtually untraceable. It was created by the United States military so commanders could have secret communication. Criminal organizations have gotten into the dark web. It requires a special browser to do so. And so much goes on and no one can trace what's happening. So you can actually go on and say, I'd like to have this person murdered, negotiate all of that, and nobody knows this is happening.
I'm so conflicted about us even telling this story, Peter, because on one hand, it gives people ideas. On the other hand, shouldn't we be doing something to shut it down?
It's remarkable how many people already know. I'm like you, I had never heard of the dark web. But what has to happen now, the FBI, CIA, and other national intelligence agencies in various countries have to unite because they have the technology to shut these guys down.
Well, Dog Day God should be warned that you in 48 Hours are watching. Thanks, Peter.
He knows. He's in jail.
Well, yes, exactly. When you can see the 2-hour season premiere of 48 Hours, click for a killer tomorrow night at 9, 8 Central, right here on CBS.